Welcome to this tutorial on packages in Kotlin. In this video, you'll learn how to organize your code effectively using package declarations and imports. Packages are a fundamental concept that help you structure your Kotlin projects in a clean and maintainable way. A package is a namespace that organizes related classes, functions, and properties into logical groups. Think of it as a folder system for your code. Packages help structure large code bases by grouping related components together. They prevent naming conflicts when you have multiple classes or functions with the same name in different parts of your application. Most importantly, packages make your code more maintainable by creating clear boundaries and organization throughout your project. Package declarations must be placed at the very top of your Kotlin file before any imports or code. The syntax is simple. You write the keyword package followed by the package name. For example, package.com.example.myapp. After declaring the package, you can write your classes, functions, and other code. Everything in that file will belong to the specified package. Remember, the package declaration is always the first line in your file. When naming packages in Kotlin, follow these important conventions. First, always use lowercase letters. For example, com.example.myapp, not com.example.myapp. Second, use dots to separate hierarchy levels, creating a clear structure like com.company.project.module. Third, start with a reversed domain name to ensure global uniqueness. For instance, if your website is kotlinlang.org, your packages would start with org.kotlinlang, followed by specific module names like collections or utilities. Import statements allow you to use classes and functions from other packages in your code. Without imports, you would need to write the full qualified name every time. For example, to use the square root function from the Kotlin math library, you import kotlin.math.sqrt. You can import specific classes like com.example.utils.logger, or import everything from a package using the asterisk wildcard, like com.example.models.asterisk. Once imported, you can use these functions and classes directly in your code. Kotlin supports two types of imports. The first is a specific import, where you import a single class or function. For example, import kotlin.math.sqrt imports only the square root function. This approach is more explicit and helps other developers understand exactly what your code depends on. The second type is a wildcard import, where you use an asterisk to import everything from a package. For example, import kotlin.math.asterisk imports all functions and classes from the math package, while convenient, wildcard imports can make your code less clear about its dependencies. Import aliases let you rename imports to avoid naming conflicts or improve code readability. This is particularly useful when you need to use classes with the same name from different packages. For example, if you have a user class in both com.example.models and com.admin.models, you can import them with different names using the as keyword. Import the first as AppUser and the second as AdminUser. Now you can use both classes in the same file without any conflicts, creating instances like AppUser and AdminUser with clear, distinct names. Let's recap what you've learned about packages in Kotlin. First, packages organize code into logical namespaces, helping you structure your projects effectively. Second, package declarations must go at the top of your files before any other code or imports. Third, import statements bring external code into scope, allowing you to use classes and functions from other packages. Finally, use aliases to resolve naming conflicts when you have classes with the same name from different packages. With these concepts, you're now equipped to organize your Kotlin code professionally and efficiently.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.